Hey guys, this is Tigers. Come back to you with episode 8 of New Adventures. And today, basically, we're just gonna try and sort of like get a good bit of progress done on the house. Also, if anyone did see the stream of episode 3 of Third Wheel from last night, I said in that stream that New Adventures would be out tonight and episode 4 probably won't be out until tomorrow. But I said, like, I was like, I have every doubt, like, that I'll, like, stream New Adventures and then instantly restream, episode 4. I probably am going to end up doing that. Basically, this will take, like New Adventures roughly takes about an hour to stream. So what will probably happen, from now to, say, about 9:30, New Adventures will be streaming. And then what I'll do is I'll take like 20 minutes, grab myself a drink, grab myself a drink, grab whatever else I need, and then stream episode 4 of Telltale series for Batman. Because I've really been enjoying doing it. See, I was like half tempted to go, why don't I just full on like just finish doing like the Telltale series for Batman, but like then that means New Adventure episode 8 won't be coming out till like tomorrow, and then it means there's barely like, because I like there to be a few days between New Adventures and between like each sort of series for the most part. I don't know what series I will be doing after I finish Batman the Telltale series. But whatever it is, it won't be essentially me streaming every single day, because I have for like last couple of weeks streamed every single day. What I'm basically doing is just breaking all of these down to the one, and then go and plan all of them, and then just essentially bugger off, grab a couple stacks of sand, and work out where I want glass. And how I'm going to do that is basically just by using dirt. I'll use dirt for windows. See, like, I thought I was just going to get a couple, but turns out, no, I've almost got like a full stack. I'm going to get over us now. I'll go and rub these last couple down here, and then just like full on force make some more. See, doing both floors out of bamboo, while it does look nice, it does mean it's going to take a while. No, I was just double checking. I was about to say they can't already be night. Like, I have slightly forgot where, like I remember roughly where I got the bamboo, but like I don't completely remember. It's an iron shovel. I probably should have bought some cobblestone with me and my crafting table, but like I have a pickaxe, so worst case scenario, gravel. Oh, there's another village. Ooh, these horses do look cool. Or is it just like another house? Might just be another house. No, there are a couple. Yep, no, it is a village. Oh, this one goes kind of creepy, kind of weird, but kind of still kind of cool. I remember not coming this way. But yeah, guys, like I don't really want to go full force until I get a new series, like straight with new after Ted Tales for Batman, because like season 1 will be done within the next couple of days. If I don't finish it tonight, like if I don't do episode 4 tonight, because I won't finish it tonight, because each stream is about an hour and a half to like 2 hours. Then yeah, so each stream is about like an hour and a half to about 2 hours. That would be 4 hours of like streaming, and why I'm pushing more, like pushing my limits a bit more tonight, because like New Ventures is not. Yeah, New Ventures is about turtles, new turtles. Oh, good bit of sand here too. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna rub some sand. But yeah, New Ventures is only about an hour and a half. Not even that. No, it's not. New Ventures is about 90 minutes. Not 90 minutes? Yeah, an hour and a half. No. My math is wrong. Okay, yeah, New Ventures is only like an hour. I probably will, but like I'd rather place it back down and pick it up just in case. But yeah, New Ventures is about an hour, which means I'll only be streaming for about 3-ish hours straight, which isn't too bad, and I have streamed for longer. Which does not even, like, don't ask me why, but like back a while ago, I think me and Dry Scotty did. I think it was the first stream we did on Overcook. I think the game was, and Wolfers was like, "Why 2 hours?" And it's like, I'm thinking now, it's like, hold on, he does realize that like granted this was a good few years ago. Like this is still when I was uploading content, which means yeah, it's that long ago. So I'm presuming by then he probably would have figured out. That most people do stream for a good few hours. For me, it does depend what I'm streaming. Like, Overwatch is new season, I think it's season 17, no, it'd be an even season. I think it's season 16 will be starting in, like, just under 2 weeks. Just over 2 weeks even. Oh, am I thankful this is not Java? On Java in like 1.9, they basically made it so like spam clicking was inefficient. Yes, you. Thank you. I don't know whether it is Minecraft being buggy or whether it is just the fact of this texture pack, which I don't have twigs. But, like, it's not showing me some items and it is slightly annoying. Like, show me how to make a clock. I don't have none of the stuff to make a clock. But, like, I have everything I need to make an iron shovel, but it's like, nah, you don't. I am basically just gonna get another, basically, like, get up to my 4 stacks. Basically, that's what probably gonna happen with the house is I'll get most of it done. It'll just be a case of doing like the floor and like the roof and all that lot, and approach the cat very carefully. Let the cat come to you. You're my friend! I said, like, I think it was episode 4, maybe episode 3. Actually, it might have been sooner than that, but as I said, really early. And yeah, I know, I get guys, it's only episode 8 of a series. I said a good like while ago that it's like I want to get a cat at some point, and I spent a good like couple of days looking. I could not see one. It's like I'm not going crazy. They do spawn nearby. Excuse me, sir. What are you doing here? Ooh, novice. Where's the cat? But yeah, I do like how nice the stonework looks and how nice the path looks. See, what I probably will end up doing is essentially terraforming it all down. Which is not going to be a fun job because I have like not like more recently than that I've done in Quest like terraform wise, but a big terraforming job I did last year. I don't know why that sounded weird, but last year was on the mate's realm, which I will show at some point. Now that it's no longer being buggy, because for a good while it's like, sorry, you can't access this realm, and we won't let you access this realm, but it's now letting me access this realm. It potentially, like, I might show it off during the point of, like, the week where it's like, there's only 2 streams out that week. And I know for most people when they start, like, early streaming, they, like, stream, like, every day and all that lot, or at least most of the week. See, guys, it'd be one of the situations, like, first of all, I'll finish this. Most of the week, I'm sort of streaming, like, New Adventures more of a case of a live, series. So, I'm commenting on it all that lot, and, like, as I'm, like, you can, like, mention stuff as I'm, like, streaming the series and all that lot, and, like, suggest there and then. But, like, I am essentially just treated as a case of, at the minute, because New Adventures will a stream series, which it might, and then there might just be the odd recorded based content. Overall, I do prefer recorded content. Like, as someone who did it for years, I'm not saying it's better, I prefer the situations of, ooh, like, I didn't take them out that often. But, like, I prefer the situation where it's like, I've stuttered, or now it was generally a bit more quiet there. Edit that out. But yeah, for like the most part, I prefer essentially having. It is 100% down to essentially a control thing. Personally, it's some people prefer it because of the fact of like if they stutter or anything, or they have a case of what they have more control what they put out on the internet. I personally prefer it just for the simple reason of if I say something and I'm like, damned, wish I hadn't said that, I have the option to go back, edit out. But streaming wise, whatever you say is out there unless you delete the stream, which isn't so bad on Twitch, because as far as then, like, Twitch might still keep records of records of people's like streams and all that. But like, I don't like they have the option of essentially going, you want to like watch this at any point, you can like save it, and you can only save so many. But for like YouTube, they have a thing where you literally scroll over where it says live, and you get to see all the lives. Which is the reason why it was a case of when doing like New Adventures, it was a case of it wasn't a choice for me. Like it was 100% a case of, yeah, I'm 100% streaming on YouTube for it. You need shoes. I am just going to say a miniature little thing, because at some point I do want to make a turtle enclosure. But yeah, like overall, like there's pros and cons to recorded content and streaming content. Streaming, you get to interact with your viewers there and then, and you get to see like all the messages that as like they're popping up and all that, like in real time. Recorded content, you get more, you get to see more what you get more control over what you put out on the internet, and there are other pros and cons that are a load more better, like pros and cons compared to seeing what your viewers say about you there and then, compared to having control over your content. Also, guys, I 100% need to start saying this more, but if you are new around here, please subscribe and leave a like. Basically, it's literally, yeah, I can see from here. I've kind of taken more of a weirder route to get back, but what I will do is double check, see how much sand is melted, and then only in that case, I've got an extra stone. Because it's like, hold on, I put a stack in smelt, didn't I? I did, and it's like, yeah, because I was only missing 10. Well, I'll keep this additional stack for when I eventually another coal. For the most part, I will be a lot happier when I've got like a base and like a house to live in. Also, recorded content for me is there's a lot of points where I do just go quiet because I'm like, I like naturally just like start focusing, and when I start focusing, I'm no longer paying attention, and it's not fair essentially on viewers for me to essentially just zone out. I felt like he was trying to protect them. But yeah, I'll put them in there then, considering like I don't need them. And then go and fix up those 2 holes. Does it make a difference? First one that blew up, no. Second one, kind of. Because at any point, like, granted at some point, I don't know how much of this mountain I will flatten. But at some point I probably will. No, I didn't. Alright, I need to screenshot the first. Which means the second one might not be getting sorted. The first one will, it's just a case of finding it, and like I did take a screenshot, but like I'd rather not need to. I want to choose to believe that I know exactly where messes that I've created are. There's one of those things where like I can kind of just spend like, a couple hours just willingly mining away. I can't 100% say that's accurate. That looks a tiny bit better. I'm making the land look nicer. Yep. What I was going to say when I was completely lost, essentially got distracted, was like I think it was like last year on the Friends Realm. Need to put my teeth in. I full on went and was like, you know what? I'm going to build these two giant like arenas that are basically identical, that serve no purpose, but just going to be fun. One was essentially a giant horse track race, and then the other was essentially a boat ice skating race. Both could be adjusted for elytras, because all you need to use for the racetrack for the horses for elytra wise is literally just put some like rings up in the sky, which I could do. I'd rather not because it will make it look ugly. And right now they both look like nice little things. Granted, you wouldn't need them to use an elytra. It's because I'm sprinting, which is not the best when my health is low. But yeah, like I willingly did, and it was kind of fun, but kind of like I did use a good bit. Like I have now been informed, which I should have known this, but end crystals would have been better. But like I didn't have easy access to them, but I had like easier access to TNT. Although people are going to question why, but like one of my proudest like things on that realm was the fact of like I built several great bridges. Honestly, this kind of feels like one. Like I'm like by several I mean like I built one tinier one just to sort of get across the land between a couple people's houses. You know, I might just say that was it, because it's starting to bug me now, and I don't know where it is, and it really doesn't make a difference. But yeah, I built a tiny little bridge to essentially get over to over water, just so I didn't have to walk through it. Then, because there's a sort of like difference between all four of them, and I will show this off. I will show that off at some point. I can't 100% say it we get in a stream next week. It will depend. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna need more dirt. You know, guys, considering I'm knowingly using that, like, every time I do use it, feel free to put some sort of reasonable challenge. Because I have seen some people willingly doing, like, other people's comment sections and all that. They'll be like, yo, go and swim with sharks. And it's like, I'm not going to swim with sharks. If I see, but something reasonable, I mean something like, play, say, 15 hours of Overwatch and stream all 15 hours. And for anyone who thinks that would be simple, it would be simple, it wouldn't be easy. And guys, like, if I had to do something like that, I would split it into a case of probably, like, 5 streams. And, like, say, stream for 3 hours per one. I would definitely do it for an even amount. See, if it was only that, the smart thing to do would probably just be a case of just sit on like the game and have the menu open up for like say a few hours, and just be like, "Well, guys, let's end the stream." I wouldn't, because that is kind of, like annoyingly kind of a dicky move. Kind of a not dicky, kind of is a dick move. Though I don't know whether I should be happy about this, but like streaming new adventures, just time just seems to go fast. See, the smart thing for me to probably do is just sort of build like a temporary shelter. But at the same point, like I don't really see the point. Although one benefit that I have, like, essentially when streaming on like, Twitch is because of the fact that like seeing chat isn't like because it pops up for like a second. Which means like I tried to get music this, but I wasn't essentially willing to go out like be stupid with trying to get one. Oh shit. So this is what I mean by the fact of like as soon as I like people have like said like okay so why does like why are you trying to sleep in? And it's like because like stuff like this then happens. I basically either have to A be right next to the bed as it turns to day or B deal with like half of everything coming after me. Okay, so each like stack kind of smells like half a stack, which isn't too bad. I probably should, and I will try and do it say by next stream, but like figure out why. Are you enormous because you've come? Oh, great creeper up. Like spiders, they can hang out in here all they want, but creepers can bugger off. Also, prove that how easy I get distracted. I completely forgot what I was saying. I know I was saying something. I just forgot. Which is why sometimes I do end up just repeating myself, and it's like, hold on, wait, you've just said that. It's like, oh yeah, I did. There. But yeah, guys, what will happen tonight? Only because like this is a literal case of it's only happening because of the fact of like I'm in the mood to stream. You know, like the Telltale series for Batman. But there will basically what'll happen is there'll be half an hour between streams, and it probably won't even be half an hour. It probably will just be a case of like 20 minutes. Thankfully, streaming doesn't take as long as it used to set up, or as long as it took to record, because the way I recorded, like, I'd have to move stuff around, set the thing up and all that lot, and basically it was not an efficient way. I know it wasn't an efficient way. By the time it's like, I really want to do this, and I did not put any thought into it. I could also take the hay about, like, the hay and, like, replace it some other time, but, like, I'd rather not. I like the fact that it's kind of just weirdly scarred. I was wondering why the Palo 2 were here. Emeralds, like clay for emeralds, which... So I'd like to introduce you to a pip. Also, I'd like to introduce you both to pits. So guys, I'm saying this now because I know for a fact it will get mentioned when I do like show the realm. It's not a realm I can invite people to because it's not mine, it is a friend's. But like I promise you, I do not make it a habit of kidnapping villagers and locking them in holes. I will explain. But like on the world that we were, like me and a group of mates were not far from my house, which is a good sized house and all that lot. And what I will do in the realm will basically just go and point out the fact of I built this, I built that, that was built by that, that was built by that. There will be a couple of things I will just basically point out a case of. There was someone who I was friends with, no longer friends with, there is reasons behind it, I'm not going into those reasons. Because they're not my reasons to go into. Basically when the realm was set up, there was a group of us. Me, Lord Ridian, and then Blue Ninja, and then there's Blue Ninja. Then there was someone who was friends with Blue Ninja, who none of us, like one of us, Lord Ridian might still be friends with this person, but I'm not. And as far as I know, Blue Ninja isn't either. We do have solid reasons for not speaking to this person, but Lord Ridian chooses to deal with it, and it's up to him. But yeah. Anything built by this person will just be a case of this was built by blank, end of story. Which there's only like one thing that was, and it was just their house. And I am using gender like neutral sort of like them and theirs instead of he and she, because of the simple reason of I'd rather not deal with like a case of, oh, you being mean to like this gender or you being mean to that gender. Even though I'm probably going to get a case of why are you bullying? See, guys, before I do any of those comments, it wasn't even the fact of us three stopped speaking to this person, that person stopped speaking to us. Like, their choice. We didn't force them to. Well, getting back to more of a positive note. New Adventures is taking longer than usual to stream. Although, I don't know if it is the same for Bedrock, but like for Java, apparently it's 13 minutes per day. The reason I know that is because a YouTuber who I watch who never used to do a good bit of hardcore Minecraft has more recently is SB77. Great content creator. I love watching his videos and they've always cheered me up. He did a Delegate Solid Food Source, I'm doing that simpler. He did a hardcore series from day 100 up to day 10,000, and that recently came out. And like, I don't disagree with the reason why he's ended the series, but it is kind of like a case of I am gonna miss the series. I could have, but it would have bugged me more. But yeah, he recently finished day 10,000 in his hardcore world, and then like he said from the beginning, like I don't know whether it's from the very beginning, but he had said for a while, day 1,000 he is jumping into the void, and this is like 10,000 days of surviving. Granted, he has had some very funny close calls, so it's been like, oh no, shit. And there have also been some really cool cases of, yeah, that's funny. It would have bugged me so much more. But yeah, no. My bad. Version Nicky, my bad. But yeah, he recently got to day 10,000 and annoyingly, like, I think, like, he made posters for each, like, it wasn't him directly, but, like, he sold posters for each 10,000 days, and annoyingly, complete choice, but, like, there was, like, day 1,000 was, like, still pretty cool, but, like, I was like, I'm not gonna need that. And then annoyingly passed up getting day 1,000, but I did get the rest, and like day 10,000 was really good. But yeah, like he essentially had like a counter from like. Actually, I am gonna need the do. See, back window. Am I gonna want? Essentially, imagine if it was glass. Actually, I'm gonna want more than this. And let's try. If I'm gonna want glass on the back windows, I think it would be nice. Am I gonna be that type of person who's gonna want like double back stained windows? Hell no, that looks very much ugly. Am I going to be the person who's going to want a nice little feature window? Yeah. Oh, you see, I don't hate that. I think that does look nice. I don't know if I'm going to do panels or actual like glass. I will make a choice though. I've not put the door on, although it probably would make sense. Although things can still get. If I had windows on the bottom layer, then I would. But as I don't, it's just a lot more simpler. Okay, so that's bottom windows and potentially top windows. I am saying now, yes. Two essential giant panel windows. I probably will just say have like see what I will do is probably have say a window there. And then just call that. I do kind of want to get this done before it does turn to night, which is like 2 minutes away. And then just have it filled in, so yeah. Because like having like two ginormous like windows up the top is like fine, and then having say like 4 small like sort of placed. In the hole. Nice try. At some point I will. Ooh, librarian! I want to keep you. But yeah, like, imagine if they do it with glass, that's basically where the glass is going to go. You might be out in the room. Why am I doing, like, say, 4 glass panels essentially down at the bottom on, like, these two, but not. Actually, why am I not doing them at the top? These are, for the most part, essentially just going to be feature walls. Changes will be made if they need to be made. But yeah, guys, that's basically going to be where the windows are. The top ones at the top might honestly stay, but like they're definitely staying how they are because I can then use that as like say storage and then still have nice windows. As for the Telltale series stream after this, it'll probably be about 15-20 minutes, just while I grab a drink, or more specifically, just as I sort a few things out. Because, guys, like, I don't have a problem stream for a good set of hours, but, like, I'd rather not interrupt the stream to essentially be like, hey, guys, back in a sec, and then go and sort something, when I'm going to have a literal case of, like, a 15-minute break. Because Telltale's stream will probably start at 20 to 10. This all should, that episode 8 should end. I am literally just jumping because, like, I don't want to start more stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna let him go more. Part of me does kind of want to, like, essentially, like, bigger windows down, like, these bottom stages just so you can. But at the same point, I'd rather not, so potentially. I will sleep, spend like 30 seconds literally getting another red tulip. No, it'll be the first time that I'm not sleeping, not saying goodbye with my hat on. The identity needs to be covered. I would say that's future me problem, but it's like, nope. Gremlin. We don't speak about this. And we haven't. But yeah, guys, this is Tiger signing off. Telltale's episode 4 will be out in about 20 minutes at most. But yeah, this is Tiger signing off. Bye.